Hi, I'm Rachel Hughes and I'm one of the candidates for Airdrie and Shots through MSYP. I'd want to be an MSYP because I feel like I have already had first-hand hearing of issues through Airdrie and Shots and what young people think the issues are through being in the local youth forum and MLIC for the past 3 years. I also want to make a difference within Airdrie and Shots and have their voices heard and bring about a positive change. 3 main issues that I feel are really big in Airdrie and Shots are promoting youth work services, transport and tackling negative youth stereotypes. Promoting youth work services, not a lot of young people about Airdrie and Shots know what's out there for them, what will keep them off walking about the streets, keep them out parks, things that can bring them skills and making new friends, because they don't hear about it a lot and I feel like I can get that out there to people. But also, if young people can't get to the youth work services through transport, then there's no point in them coming along because they can't get here either way, and that's leaving them out, and it's not fair for young people to be left out because there's no transport for them. So I feel like if there's transport, a lot more young people would come to the youth work services. Also, negative youth stereotypes. There's always that stereotype about young people saying that they're Neds, that they stand at the corners of streets causing trouble, and it's not true. Not every young person's like that, and I feel like that should be put out there and prove to people that not every young person's like that. So I hope that I can bring that change about Airdrie and Shots.
Hi there, I'm Chris Costello and I'm standing to be the local MSYP for Airdrie and Shots. At this moment in time, Scotland is very active politically. In fact, the whole world is, with the US elections and other things going on. However, as all these things happen, I would argue that us, as young people, are being left behind, and I want to change that. Sitting here just now, I'd say that the young people use our local services more than anything else. For example, we use our schools, our sports centres, our leisure facilities, our parks, and our transport services. But I feel that we pay too much for what we actually get. Sport and leisure is something that we should be able to enjoy without paying too much for. Something that should be there for us to make us fitter, to make us healthier. Unfortunately, that is not what we have just now. We pay £15 to use a football pitch for an hour at a local sports centre. That's not acceptable. For many people, it's simply unaffordable. I want to change that, and I can change that. Being an MSYP is a very, very important responsibility to have, and the reason I'm standing to be one is because I feel that local services are vital. For me, they're the most important things we have. However, we can't cut them, but we can make them more affordable and make them more openly available to the people who want to use them. Thank you.
I'm Sarah Quinn and I want to be an MSYP because I've always had a really vivid interest in politics and I'd really like to pursue it further, which I think becoming an MSYP would allow me to do. I think that I'd make a good MSYP because I've always been participating in youth groups from a very young age and I generally volunteer with young people, so I think that I'd be able to have their voices heard both in Shots and in Airdrie. The 3 main areas that I would like to directly impact and improve are mental health, transport and the minimum wage. The reason that I'd like to help improve mental health services is because mental health issues are much more common amongst young people, what with education and everything, and the fact that we have such vivid issues when it comes to mental health but we aren't getting the help we need is honestly horrendous, and we should be able to have shorter waiting times and we should be able to receive better treatment, and we aren't getting either of those things. And although there are plans in place, they need to be more immediate because the impact the mental health issues have on young people is immediate. I want to improve transport because there are many rural areas that are failing to get buses, and general bad public transport is happening for those rural areas, and it makes it difficult for us to work and for us to maybe attend things after school if we want to go to sporty studies or if we want to take on volunteering opportunities. It's almost impossible to do these things and to pursue what we want to do. So transport is key in order for us to do these things. I want to improve the minimum wage because we're putting in just as much work as those above our age, and yet we're not getting the same pay. And it's not fair that people only above the age of 25 are entitled to a living wage when we're able to marry and work and vote and everything, and we're apparently not, entitled to what we really should be, because everyone should be getting the same amount of pay for doing the same job. So those are the issues that I want to improve if I become an MSYP.
Hello, my name is Ryan McGuigan and I'm running as a candidate for the Scottish Youth Parliament election 2017. My aims will be to represent young people all across the great constituency of Airdrie and Shotts, because I believe of late we've really been left behind. My main focuses will be to represent issues such as better investment in public transport, investment in youth small businesses, and overall making sure that we've got more young people working in our health and NHS services. To me, those are really, really important things, and hopefully I can get your vote in this forthcoming election. The important part of this election will be to get young people's voices heard, and that's what I believe I can do, because our future teachers and scientists and journalists and politicians are of course young people, and that they need to be encouraged at a young age to do well in their life. I believe in encouraging small business investment and giving young people a better say overall. You can make the case that votes at 16 has been a real step forward in the future, and I believe it has. But right now, in my opinion, we've been left behind of late in terms of the age gap of 14 and 15, because again, those young people are the future as well, and from a really young age they need to be encouraged to do well. Hopefully I can get your vote at this election, and I really want to get your vote. Thank you very much.
Hiya, I'm Beth, I'm 19 and I'm looking to stand as a candidate for Airdrie and Shotts in the MSYP elections this year. I would really like to be a candidate because I think that I could be the voice to carry your voice, and I think that I want to bring something kind of fresh and kind of zest up the youth parliament and things like that as well. There's loads of issues that I'm looking to change and tackle as well, and if I could change the full world then for us and make it a better place for us, then I would. I think some of the most important things that are affecting Airdrie and Shotts right now are like employability. So like you go to apply for a job and you're told that, oh well, we would employ you if you had experience, but how can you get experience if nobody's willing to give you a chance? And kind of low rates of employment are leading to things like poverty, and more people are having to access things like food banks and living in the breadline and not being able to live their life to the fullest potential and do the things that they enjoy and the things that ultimately that people deserve. So I'm looking to help kind of tackle that and change that within Airdrie and Shotts. I'm also looking to tackle mental health, because I think mental health and good mental health and positive mental health and well-being is like the foundations of your life, because like the world's your oyster if you've got the support behind you and if you've got people backing you, and that you know that if you feel low or if you feel that you're struggling, then you've got somebody there to support you. And I think that it leads to so many great things, because you can be whoever you want to be with the support behind you, and I'm looking to be the person to help make Airdrie and Shotts a safer, fairer and better place to live for all of us in it, because we've all got a right to feel like valued and respected in at least one aspect of our lives, and I think having the opportunity to have your voice heard and your opinions heard is the foundations for becoming great citizens. So a vote for me is a vote for a safer, fairer and better Airdrie and Shotts to live in, and it's also a vote for change and a vote for progression. Thank you.